Maurice Nicoll, Psychological Commentaries, Volume 1, based on work with Gurdjieff, Birdlip, March 2nd, 1942, The Law of Seven. The Law of Seven and the idea of shock. The Sun Octave continued, Part 10. It is necessary that everyone should form some distinct conceptions in regard to the octave from the sun. This octave represents, in the form of a diagram, man's possibilities of development. We can understand this octave literally, in physical terms, or psychologically. Physically, we can see for ourselves that life on Earth depends on the heat and light of the sun, and we can, I suppose, believe that in some manner the physical, visible, we can see for ourselves that the Earth depends on the heat and the light of the sun, and we can, I suppose, believe that in some manner the physical, visible sun created organic life on Earth. We can take the three notes, La, Sol, Fa, sounded by the sun on Earth, and forming the sensitive matter on its surfaces as representing perhaps mankind, animal life, and vegetable life. We can take the note Mi, which passes into the earth as the mineral debris of once living forms, the dead bodies interred in the earth, the deposits of coal, the chalk cliffs, the coral barriers, and so on, which were once living things. And we can take the note Re sounded on the moon as some interchange of very fine energy matters, electrons, atoms, and molecules passing between the Earth and moon. For we know that in the case of the Earth, hundreds of tons of very fine energy matters fall on its surface from all parts of the universe every day. But there is, apart from this literal understanding, another form of understanding called in this system psychological understanding. When it is said that man is in the universe and the universe is in man, the first phrase means that man actually stands in the literal, external, visible universe. And if we take the ray in this sense, we take it externally in terms of the senses, that is, in terms of the visible objects seen by the telescope. But the second phrase, the universe is in man, can only be understood psychologically, just as the universe externally is on different levels. For it is obvious that the galaxy taken as one whole physical organism of suns stands on a higher level than any single sun, which is merely an infinitesimally small part of it. So is the universe taken internally, as within man on different levels. That is, man, having the universe in him approximately, has in him different levels. And these levels in him are levels of being, levels of knowledge, levels of understanding, that is, psychological things attained only within him. A man who reaches the level of the sun, in this sense, reaches into a level represented externally by the physical sun and internally by the intelligence belonging to this level. That is, he reaches a divine level, for the intelligence of the sun is divine for us. It is for us the absolute, relatively speaking. At this level, we must put conscious man, man number 7. At this level, we must put the central theme of the Gospels, the kingdom of heaven, that is, man fully evolved. And from this level, we must understand that all esoteric teaching descends to man on this earth. For the object of all esoteric teaching is to raise man to a higher level of himself, and man is created for this purpose. If we think of the sun octave in this way, that is, psychologically, we can then understand every note in this octave represents a possible state of man. A man may rise or fall in this ladder, reaching from the sun to the moon. He can be under more laws or less laws. He can sink psychologically to the level of the moon and find himself in a prison far worse than the earth, a prison under 96 orders of laws. He can rise until he passes under 24 orders of laws and finally under 12 orders of laws. If he is a good householder on earth, he will be under 48 orders of laws. If he overcomes personality, he will be under planetary laws, that is 24 orders of laws. For essence is under 24 laws. If essence develops, he will pass under 12 orders of laws and be at that level of power, intelligence, and being represented as the sun.